Hey, sports fans, it's Jason. It's Thursday, February 10th. Coming at you with my Friday, February 11th picks. Just like to start off with the scores today. I was thinking about Boston. If you guys saw my yesterday video, but I switched. I gave you guys all the Lakers as my number one pick. As it turns out, Lakers not only covered the 3 points, but they ended up winning outright by 6. So that's a 9-point spread cover. That makes me 3-0 now. My last three NBA picks, my number one picks. I obviously hand out a few others. The Denver, excuse me, the Denver Dallas game. As I said to everybody, if Dallas is a favorite, then to take the Denver Nuggets, or even if it was at a pick 'em. Otherwise, I said lay off the game. As it turns out, if anybody can get current odds out there, as it turns out, Denver was favored by 3, and in a situation like that, I would have liked Dallas, but I basically gave everybody a no play on that yesterday on yesterday's video, and Denver only won by 1 point, 121-120. Again, though, if Dallas would have been favored, I would have liked Denver Nuggets. But since that didn't come into account, what are you going to do? So let's get into my Friday picks because I got a lot of information for you guys today. My number one pick is going to be the Phoenix Suns. Right now it's 11:30 Pacific Coast time. There is no line on the game right now, but Utah Jazz, they have no head coach. The interim head coach is going to come in. The head coach, Sloan, he just resigned basically. So they're pushing him out the door, and the assistant coach is going to be playing tomorrow. It's going to be coaching tomorrow. Now, I don't think it's going to affect him too much, but it should affect him enough to where Phoenix should cover in this game. I imagine Utah Jazz being 17-11 at home, they've got to be favored by about 4 points. Minimum 2 points at home, minimum 2 points. So I like Phoenix as a 2-point underdog. I like Phoenix plus points. If Phoenix ends up favored, I don't like this game. But I'll give you a second number one pick just in case Phoenix ends up favored. Now, my second pick is going to be San Antonio Spurs minus 3.5. They're at Philadelphia. Philadelphia isn't playing so well, so I like them a lot. Now, one of these games that the line doesn't make sense to me here is Portland Trail Blazers giving Toronto Raptors 2.5 on the road. Now, granted, Toronto is not very good, but Portland is 10-17 on the road, and you're gonna basically make these dudes a 3-point favorite. I don't like that at all. If I had to choose this game, I would take Toronto Raptors, but that's just kind of a, if you need it and you have nothing better to do, or if you're from Toronto and you like it, then I suggest you go with it. But other than that, it's just an option call. Now, a game that I am gonna take as my backup number one pick is gonna be the Cleveland Cavaliers at home. Now, if you remember, we bet against Cleveland Cavaliers with Detroit Pistons Wednesday. That was my number 2 winner starting on this 3-game streak right now. And we were betting against Cleveland. And I said maybe on Friday you're going to have yourself an upset where Cleveland's going to snap out of this 22-23 game losing streak. And the reason why I really like this game now is the Clippers are giving them 3.5 to 4 depending on where you look. So you've got a road team in the Clippers that are 4-18 on the road. Now that's straight up. They're 4-18 on the road. So out of 22 games, you're winning 4. Now I understand Cleveland is bad, but you're gonna give me 3.5 to 4 points, or should I give up 3.5 to 4 points and win 4 times out of 22? And that's if I cover spread. What if these 4 games out of 22? What if you only won by 2 points? Now that I haven't researched, but I ain't got the time for that. The thing is there's no reason why they should be giving up 4 points when they've only won 4 games on the road. This should be a pick 'em game. Pick 'em, pick 'em, pick 'em. Since it's not a pick 'em game, my number two, my secondary, my backup number one pick, in case you can't get Phoenix Suns, is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers plus the 3.5 to 4 points to snap this 22 game losing streak. Tomorrow is the day. It's February 11th. They are going to break out of this 22, 23, 28 game losing streak. Whatever it is, it don't matter. They're going to pull it out. I also like the Lakers. Now, again, there's no line on this game because Lakers didn't. It's not that the Lakers played late. It's just that it's only 11:30, and I imagine the lines won't be out for another hour and a half. So I like the Lakers. So just a quick recap on NBA. My number one pick is Phoenix Suns, as long as they are a 2-point underdog or more. Got to get them 2 points or higher. My second pick is San Antonio Spurs minus 3.5. Toronto Raptors at home 2.5 as an option pick. Make that like your fourth, fifth pick. But my backup strong pick is going to be Cleveland Cavaliers plus 4, and also Lakers, whatever the spread is. Into NHL, there's some good games I like in NHL. Now, we did take San Jose Sharks the other day because they were minus 15 cents. As a matter of fact, it was Wednesday also. They were only minus 15 cents. Remember, I like betting against them when they're minus 200. And I've gone 3-0 on those games. Every time they've been minus 200 and I bet against them, I've won. I've won 3-0 against a 2-0 favorite of 2-1. Anyway, San Jose Sharks are only minus 25 cents. I like that a lot. Another key game here was, remember, if you look at yesterday's video, we were taking, actually, I'm sorry, not yesterday, we were looking Wednesday. We were taking Nashville Predators. Detroit was at home. I explained to you that Detroit is playing really bad at home. They're minus 80 cents. We're getting plus 65 on Nashville. Nashville won 4-1. Huge underdog win. Now today, I should say Friday, coming off of a big loss at home, the Red Wings are now plus 15 cents. This is like picking up the Yankees at plus 15 cents. Not easy to do. These are key games. Even if they don't win this game, which I think they're going to anyway, you got to take a powerhouse team at plus 15 cents. You can't get this. You don't get this every day. So that Detroit and San Jose are going to be basically both my number one picks. I got two top games, and those are both of them. Basically because of price value. Value is everything in a long season like hockey, and you're going to really notice price value is huge when we get into baseball, and that's just around the corner. Now for my third pick, I like the Rangers. They are basically even money. Atlanta Thrashers are minus 10 cents. I like the Minnesota Wild. Here's a game I don't understand. I understand St. Louis plays pretty well at home, but the overall record, Minnesota is 28-20, and St. Louis Blues are 24-20. So I'm taking a team with 4 more wins, but also I'm getting 35 cents. Basically, I should be laying 10 cents. That's a 45-cent difference. So I like Minnesota Wild. I also like Chicago Blackhawks. They are favored by 10 cents. The reason why I like this game is the Blackhawks are 17-9 on the road. So even though they're playing Dallas Stars, they're 30-18. Chicago is 28-22. I still like Chicago Blackhawks. So those are your 5 picks for NHL. San Jose, Detroit Red Wings, Rangers, Minnesota Wild, and Chicago Blackhawks. So please follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And good luck, everybody. We're going to start a new streak. I'm going to start handing out my number one picks. I started today with Sharks and Red Wings. I've been doing really well in NBA, so now we're going to start firing up number one picks in NHL. And tomorrow, basically these picks are for Friday. We're going to blow this weekend up. So good luck, and please subscribe.